Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to a new episode of Get Into It. I'm Ramona Remisat. It is June the 18th today. I am your personal trainer for your intuition, specializing in helping you to trust your intuition. And why is that important? Because if you don't trust your intuition, you're not going to follow it. If you don't follow it, then it's kind of like those people who say, I really want to win the lottery, and they never buy a ticket. Get what I'm saying, right? So since trusting your intuition is so critical, today I want to talk about what I call the keystone to trusting your intuition. And hey, don't be shy as you're popping in. Give me a little waves, thumbs up, and let me know who's on. I would love to hear who's with us today. All right, so the keystone to trusting your intuition. Now, I think what happens for a lot of people is that when you're seeking intuitive guidance, you're kind of expecting this, I don't know what you want to call it, like this download of like a complete plan or strategy to be revealed, like a very comprehensive step-by-step thing for people to take, right? And as we all know, that's not generally what happens, right? We might get an intuitive nudge or something like, I feel like maybe I have to call this person, or I kind of feel compelled to write this email, or maybe it's just this idea of like, I feel like I need to go outside and take a walk, right? And generally what happens on the heels of that is our brain or our mind gets in there and starts to make some sense out of that, right? Tries to apply logic to that. And if we can't see the logic, we often don't follow through, right? And be like, well, why would I call that person? I haven't talked to them in a long time. That makes no sense, right? Or I don't know why I'd write that email. I'm not going to do that, right? So what we're missing out on is the next step. So the universe gives us what I call breadcrumbs, right? They drop in these little things like do this, and then we do it. And then when we do that, we get our next set of instructions, do this, right? And then we do that, and then we get another one, do that. So it's dropping in these breadcrumb sort of pieces. We don't get a big thing revealed to us all at once because that could be very overwhelming to us, for one. And two, things are changing in our environment all the time, right? So there is no such thing as, what do I want to say? Fate, really, because we're always in control. We have free will. We're always making our own choices and decisions, right? So when we work with our intuition, it's up to us to trust and follow each little breadcrumb so that the next step in the grand plan can be revealed. Does that make sense? Right? Think of it this way. Imagine a 5-year-old Oprah Winfrey. If the universe had pulled back the curtain and given her that big like, ta-da, this is what your life is going to be like. That poor kid probably would have gone into shock, right? So instead it's like, little by little, it's been guiding her to build her career and build her empire and all of that sort of thing, step by step by step, right? So that's why it's important for us to trust and follow those little things, even if they don't seem to make sense, because it's always leading us to the next piece. So I hope that kind of feels helpful and makes some sense to you and will convince you to, go ahead and just take some action on what your intuition is sharing with you without having to have it make logical sense all the time. Here's how I look at it, and this is what I share with my clients, right? I say, get some piece of intuition and follow it and see what happens, right? Get some piece of intuition and don't follow it and see what happens. And over time, see where you have a better success rate, right? You don't have to take it from me. Try it out yourself, experiment on yourself. And you will see that generally when we follow it, when we trust it enough to follow it, it leads to pretty cool and amazing things happening, right? So that's it, guys. Simple, simple. Like I say, this stuff is simple because if it's big and complicated, nobody would do it, right? So have fun with that this week. Consider some of those things. See what little nudges you're getting. They can be very subtle. It's guidance. Intuitive guidance isn't generally the whack you up the side of the head, right? It can be very subtle. So don't discount something because it is subtle either. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna leave you with that. Take that, let it ruminate, and implement. And I would love for you to come back on this page and comment. Let me know how it's working out for you. And share it out as well if you feel this is helpful for you, because generally there's probably other people that can benefit in your circle. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you here back next Tuesday for another episode of Get Into It. See you then.